How's everybody doing out there? This is Pete. We're at D.I.Y Auto School. We're going to do a tool review today, but it's going to be a different kind of tool review. It's a tool review that says, don't buy the tool. A lot of these tool reviews I do, they seem to be very, very good tools. I promote the tool for the company. I don't get paid. I don't get anything for nothing. And it seems that when you get a bad tool, you need to let the world know about it. So this is what this is about. This is about a tool that is junk. So before we go any further, you see two cases here. One's good, one's bad.
Welcome to D.I.Y Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
So what we got here, we got a case, and I'm going to show you the name, and it's called SEESII, right there. And I got this impact, and I said, wow, this thing is awesome. And there it is right there. It comes with the paperwork, and comes with O-rings and clip hangers for your belt. And it's just a beautiful item. You can see that I've used it numerous times. It's a 1/2-inch impact, comes with sockets, comes with 2 batteries and a charger. So now we're going to go ahead and look at case number 2. And case number 2 says SEESII. I went ahead and got me a cutting wheel, and I want to open this up and show it to you. And I thought, that would be pretty handy to have an electric cutting wheel. And there it is right there. That's what you get. And we're going to go over this real quick. And then I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate it. And I'm going to show you that this is a piece of shit. So they actually promote this thing to be a high-speed, high-torque, and a very high-quality tool. What you get a T-handle, which can go on either left side, right side, and that's for high-torque action. So you can hold it with 2 hands like this, and it won't take off on you or cut your hand off. You get a blade guard that clamps onto the tool itself, just like this. You get 2 21-volt batteries. You get a little charger with it. They claim that these are quick charge. I actually had one of these on the charger for 6 hours, and it never did charge fully. Well, you can see right there. Look at that. And then the item itself, it seems like it's, nice in your hand. When you put the battery on it, let's go ahead and do that. It seems balanced and nice and direct to use. It's got a thumb switch here that is very hard to use. It normally takes 2 hands to use it and lock it. I can't get it to lock just using one. There we go. Okay, so it does lock, but it takes a few minutes to get used to. It does come with 2 lock sets in case you lose one. You got 2 sets of locks. That's nice. It comes with 2 wrenches. That's great. And then they also throw in some cheap, inexpensive flapper discs. And then you get 3 cutting wheels. Actually, you get 4 cutting wheels. You can see where I actually tried to use one, and it basically ripped it up and tore it up because it doesn't really work that good. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go ahead and put one of the flapper discs on it. Now you can go ahead and put the guard on there if you want to, and the way that fits on there is just like this, but we're not going to go ahead and use that. We're going to go ahead and just put the flapper disc on just like this. Actually, you have to put this on first. How did that go? Let's see. So it goes like this here. There we go. Right there, it locks in place. And then you would put your flapper disc on like that. And then you take your locking spin nut, and then that would go on there, and you got to make sure everything's lined up just right. And then you take your wrench, and while you're doing that, you have to hold this button in to lock it. So, okay, I think that's in the lock position. So we'll go ahead and tighten that up. There you go. So now we actually have our flapper disc. We're going to go ahead and try to use this, and I'm going to show you that the advertising that they do on this tool is a lie and a waste of money. So let's get over to some metal, let's grind and see what happens. So here we are over at the chop saw, and I'm going to go ahead and grab this piece of 2x2 here, or 3x, that's a 2x2. And then we're going to go ahead and turn our grinder on. We're going to wear our safety glasses while we're doing that. And it's got a really sharp edge here. I want to see if I can grind this down. Do you see that piece right there hanging off? So let's go ahead and turn it on. I'm going to try to do this with one hand. Okay, I got it to lock. So here we go. I'm sorry, it quit working. I'm sorry, it quit working again. It didn't work. I'm sorry, I barely touched it and it quit. Let's go ahead. Okay, so now it won't even come back on. It has basically quit working on us completely. Let's go get another battery and try that. Okay, we got a fully charged battery. Let's put it in our grinder and see what it does with a battery that's fully charged. So I'm going to try to fit this. There it goes. Okay, so we got it on a full battery charge. Let's go ahead and try to get rid of this nail looking thing, overhang nail going on here, and see what happens. Okay, so this is a fully charged battery we're working with here, guys. Hang on. So let's go ahead and get this edge right here. Okay. Died out again. And you see the little green light flashing telling us that it's overpowered. You can see that right there, fully charged. Okay, fully charged battery. We got lights flashing and all this other crap going on. Let's get a piece of metal. We're going to go ahead and try to cut it with a fully charged battery and see how that works. Okay, I went ahead and put a cutting wheel, one of the ones that comes with the kit, onto the grinder. Once again, you can see this is fully charged, and we're going to go ahead and try to cut this 1/2 inch rebar with it and see how that works. Okay, so I'm going to try to lock it in using my thumb. And this is a two-handed job. This is another thing I don't like about it. So let's go ahead and try to cut this 1/2 inch rebar and see what happens. Okay, the battery just gave out. I'm going to try it again. Okay, there it goes. Now, remember, this is a fully charged battery we're dealing with here. I can't even get it to stay on long enough to get it to even fucking work. Okay, I think we've had enough of this shenanigans. Okay, let's get back over to the bench. Let's check it out and see what we got. All right. So we did a semi-review on the tool, the SEESII cordless, brushless cutting wheel, and we found out that it's basically trash. Let me go ahead and show you something else real quick. This battery's been on the charger now for close to almost 45 minutes to an hour. You can see I got the cheesy, inexpensive charger. Oh, son of a bitch. That thing is hot. I don't know if I would leave that plugged in overnight. Cheap, inexpensive charger. You kind of see how it plugs into the battery on the back here. Let's see how much power it's got after almost an hour of charging. And we're only 1.5. 1.5 bars on an hour of charging, 45 minutes to an hour of charging. And they say this is a fast charge battery system here. That's what they're claiming. So what's the conclusion of our SEESII cordless, brushless, grinding disc, 4.5 inch cutoff wheel tool? What's our conclusion, my friend Pete? Let me tell you what my conclusion is. Are you ready? Don't buy it. Stay away from it. It's junk. It's trash. I contacted them after I purchased it and couldn't get one of the batteries to charge up, and they said there's nothing we can do. I told them I wanted a cash refund or I'm going to contact my bank. They never got back with me. They never got back with me. They never said anything about it. They ignored me to this day. So I suggest if you're looking for a cordless grinder of some sort like this one here, don't get the SEESII. Stay away from SEESII. SEESII is a joke. It's best to stay away from their tools as much as possible. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I had good luck with this right here, but then after really thinking about it and doing my P's and Q's, even these batteries took a long time to charge up and actually use like I'm supposed to be able to use them. I think it took almost 2.5 hours to charge each of these batteries up, 3 hours. And you can see this comes with a big heavy duty charger, which should be charging that thing super fast. So my opinion about SEESII tools is there's better tools out there to buy. SEESII, I would put these like 1 to 10, 1 being the worst. Let's just go ahead and do 1 to 5, 5 being the worst. I would put this at a 0. I'm sorry to say that, but this is my review on the SEESII tools. What really irritates me the most and detours me from buying them is the customer service, and the guaranteed satisfaction isn't there. They treated me like trash when I contacted them. They ignored me, and to this day, I'm still, okay, hanging on to this. I still have it in my possession because they won't do me any square deals. They won't change the battery out for me. They won't ship me a new battery. They did tell me if I want a battery, they cost $89. $89 for a new battery? A brand new battery that's to replace a brand new battery? Ha! Yeah, okay, SEESII. So we'll go ahead and be putting this away for our upcoming garage sale, and hopefully I might be able to get 25 bucks for it. It's not even really worth that, but if somebody is stupid enough to pay that for it, they can have it. I'll make sure to put that one battery on the charger for about 9 fucking days to make sure that it's charged up. Stay away from SEESII. SEESII sucks. There's nothing we can do about it. That's what's made in China, and that's what they're giving us is junk right here. Let me go ahead and get that out one more time. Okay. There you go. Junk. Total fucking junk, people.
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.